What's going on, YouTube? Calvin coming at you with some more TCGO. I think in this one I'm testing my Darkrai Hydreigon deck that I made. It's not the best, mostly because I just kind of threw some shit in with Hydreigon and Darkrai and Zoroark. And yeah, so I think this is like my first time game playing this deck, so I'll probably misplay a good amount of times, but it's whatever. But I'm playing against a Garchomp deck. I was able to ascertain that from when he had no basics. So he's going to lead up with a Moog. I'll lead up with Sableye. Now, I don't really mind leading up with Sableye, because I'm just like, I could do whatever the fuck I want with these items, because I could just junk hunt later. And since I have Sableye as my lead, I'm comfortable discarding my my catcher and my rare candy with Sableye, especially since I have supporters in hand. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to misplay right here. I realized that after I did it. I grab a Zora as opposed to grabbing a Darkrai, and that's a huge misplay right off the bat. But I'm going to be able to get back my rare candy and my catcher. But what I didn't realize was that getting back my not getting back my Ultra Ball beforehand was going to, I guess, be a misplay in like later on in the game. I should have got back the Ultra Ball before I got back the catcher and the rare candy, because I was just kind of doing it as what I saw was the better option. So right about here is when I noticed, I'm like, oh fuck, I didn't grab Darkrai, I grabbed Zora, so I can't retreat for free right now. And I'm just like, well, fuck me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna attach a DCE and just retreat my active Dano that's in the active spot, and I'm gonna catcher up his Altaria, because there's not much you can do with an Altaria in the lead spot. So I'm gonna evolve my Dano, and then I'll place on the second one. I guess I'm gonna catcher out into one of the Altarias, and after that I'm just gonna junk hunt back for the Ultra Ball and the catcher, because well, Sableye is a mini junk arm, I guess, which is why it's so good. He's gonna start doing dragon stuff. Then he has a switch though, so I'm like, well, fuck me, eh? But then I'm like, wait a minute, why would he do that? He just saw me get back the catcher with Sableye. But then maybe again he might not have been paying attention or banking on me not doing it again. So right about here, I'm like, I could just Ultra Ball away the rare candy and the Dano that I'm not using, because I just junk hunted back with Sableye. And here's where I get the Darkrai. I'm like, yes, I'm gonna stop misplaying now. But I don't think I end up doing that, because I'm still not quite used to this deck. And right there, I probably should have grabbed the Ultra Ball as opposed to getting the rare candy, because I could have had my Hydreigon up and running next turn, but I don't. So that kind of hinders me a little bit, since I kind of have to stall. And I draw into a Dark Patch, and I don't think I have any Dark Energy in my discard pile. And I'm just like, yes, I get Ultra Ball. Oh, wait, I can't, because I didn't get back Ultra Ball. Because I could have just discarded the Dark Patch, Ultra Balled, got the Hydreigon, and then just junk hunted back the Dark Patch. But since I didn't I've just in the mentality of rare candy and catcher being the more important cards, that's just what I kept grabbing back. Anyway, he's gonna do his Dragon Call thing, get both his Garchomps up and running, and I'm like, well, fuck, if he has another switch, that's gonna suck for me. But now I draw into a Sharon. A smart play would be for me to Ultra Ball first, but I think I don't, because I wanted to get more cards before I Ultra Balled. And here I can discard a Dark Energy, which is pretty clutch. And I can discard Dark Energy, and I think I just discard Junk Arm just because I'm going to Junk Hunt back this turn anyway. So that's what I end up doing. I'm not going to use the rare candy yet. I'm actually going to evolve the Zweilous that was evolve the Zweilous rather, and then I'm gonna put a Dark Energy on my Zora, and then I'm gonna retreat my Zora and Ascension into a Zoroark. And it's around this time that I was realizing the other Zoroark is prized, and I also realized that I didn't attach a DCE to this, so after I get either Zoroark up and running, they can't really attack. Luckily, he ended me into a decent hand. And he's gonna play Crushing Hammer, which I've actually seen a lot lately. I don't know if that's the common thing to do for disruption, but I see it in almost every other deck on TCGO now. So he's able to retreat into his Garchomp now because it's fully set up, and he's going to be able to kill my Zoroark. Now, no, he's going to catch her in and kill my Hydreigon. That's what he's going to do. So now, since he ended away my hand, I don't have a Rick Handy and I don't have a Hydreigon or Ultra Ball. So I'm kind of in a tight spot right now, and I feel like I'm going to be on the losing end of this battle for a little while because my Hydreigon's taken out, and you know that's pretty much what I use to move around energy so I can max potion and stuff like that. But now I think I'm gonna I just end up attaching a dark energy to my Zoroark, and I'm just going to Dragon Blade, foul play his Dragon Blade, because this, like in this situation like this, the foul play Zoroark isn't good, but in most other situations, foul play Zoroark is pretty good. But in this one, I'm just like, oh, fuck, I need the other Zoroark, so I could have just captured in his one of his Altarias and just killed it off. But since I didn't have the other Zoroark, I'm just going to retreat into my Sableye, and I believe I'm just going to Junk Hunt, and maybe not. Right, that's another misplay I made. I didn't realize he took the energy off my Sableye, so I couldn't Junk Hunt it back. I couldn't Junk Hunt the catcher back. And that's going to cost me my Sableye. Granted, he didn't have another switch in hand, but getting the Junk Hunt would have really helped out a lot, because I could have Hydreigon this turn, which was my plan. I was going to get back the Ultra Ball, search out Hydreigon with Ultra Ball, and then, you know, start doing stuff. Especially since I run max potions, and it's really going to come back to bite me in the ass that I didn't realize that I had no dark energy on that Sableye. Right here, I'm just going to foul play Dragon Blade, mill 2 cards, and he's just going to return KO next turn. So now I'm just going to put the last dark energy on my Darkrai. I'm going to end out, and I get a Tool Scrapper, which would have helped me a little while ago, but I only run one at the moment because I'm still fiddling around with this build. I'm not entirely sure what the deck should run, but I'm going to run this deck for a little while, especially since I think you're getting tired of seeing Zekrom Eels. But I'm going to Tool Scrapper, get rid of both his Giant Capes, kill the active Garchomp, and then put 30 on the back one. He's going to bring in Emolga, and I take a prize, which I think is just a Dano or something. No, it's a Dark Energy, and that really doesn't help me at all either. So I'm still in a bad spot. He ends, which is fine by me. He goes on 3 cards. I only get 5, but I get a max potion, and this is really important here. Now, because I didn't get the Ultra Ball back with my Sableye before, because I didn't realize that he had Crushing Hammer in my Sableye, I really don't want to max potion my Darkrai and get my energies in the discard pile, because now that I think both my Sableyes are dead, I really have no way of recycling back my my item cards. I'm just looking at my discard pile right now, checking what's in there, and no, I have one Sableye left, but it right, no, wait, what? No, something happens. I don't know, I'm thinking a little ahead. Here's when I get back Ultra Ball. Oh, because I wanted to see what I wanted to get back. So I think I end up getting back Ultra Ball and Dark Patch. Oh no, Catcher. I didn't have a Catcher in hand. Wow, what am I talking about? And right here, oh no, that's what happens. That's what screws me over. My last Hydreigon is prized. So after I go to Ultra Ball, I'm looking through my deck, and Mewtwo is the only thing I got left. And I'm just like, well, fuck. I wasn't thinking about this at the time, but I could have just max potioned and sent in something else's fodder, but that wouldn't really matter. That still would have resulted in me losing. But what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to catch her out into one of the Altarias, and it doesn't matter after that point, because he can just kill me with the Garchomp that he brings in after that. So promptly after that, I'm just going to scoop because there's not really much else I can do at the moment. But yeah, so this was one of my first few games with Darkrai Hydreigon. I still got some tweaks to make to the deck. I'm not entirely sure what build is good for this deck, but I'll be working on it. You'll see future games. The next few games I have are probably going to be short ones, but I'll just probably put them all in one video as like a triple header or something like that. Anyway, that's going to be for this video. You guys will be able to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Good jazz. Kyle Ken. I'll catch you next time. Later.